access to it. I put every single logo that he designed, I designed, whoever designed for all the events. They're in that folder. So that way you don't have to say, Joe, I need that damn logo. It's in there. And I think we should determine on which logo we're going to use. And so that's our standard logo. But we'll talk about that in committee. And multimedia, okay.
Okay, so advertising is part of multimedia committee.
And who wants to be a part of that committee?
Multimedia.
Okay, so I'm by default because I've been doing it.
Okay, so it's
So somebody want to write down who wants to be chair of that committee? Which
So
means
wait, who's part of it first?
well, first of all, let's pick a chair, and then we'll, because that person is ultimately in charge. That chair reports back to the executive board about what's going on. Then they go into committee and divide tasks. They report back to the chair reports back to us.
Anyway, Tiffany's.
I think we can decide.
the
People in the committee.
Let's do it now. Let's do it now. Who wants to be in the committee?
Yeah.
I would love to, but it's just I don't have skills. So,
For multimedia?
John, Fernando.
It's
Well, I'm in by default.
Right?
Yeah, but I don't want to be the chair. I can't be the
Who would
chair.
like to be the chair? Present yourselves.
I could be the chair, I guess.
Castro.
Everybody in favor?
He's out.
Wait, you can't
Castro
do
holding
that.
down the committee.
Everybody in favor.
You can't do that.
Whatever.
Don't do it again.
So
Let's get my belt out.
John is the
Chair of the
Chair.
multimedia committee.
Okay, sure.
the next one is social media.
I think that's part of multimedia, isn't it?
Is it?
No, that person is supposed to be the person that
Because social
sends
media,
out
yeah.
that
So what is
updates all the
Facebook.
website, Facebook, Twitter,
I thought-
everything.
I thought that was his job.
No.
Because he
Well,
has to
like,
do
well,
I'm meeting
how it
planner,
was,
I
it
guess.
was originally
Yeah, but that's what he's been doing.
Suzette
Yeah,
who
but-
said she would like to do it, but then she let us know. I mean, she was good at that. She immediately let us know, like, you know what, I'm not gonna be able to,
She won't be able to participate
yeah.
as an officer this semester. She's got a lot on her plate. And I kinda saw that coming. And so that's why I didn't want to overwhelm her with that. So basically, does anybody know how to use WordPress? You know how to use WordPress? Facebook. Who knows how to use Facebook? Create events.
I've never figured
How about Twitter?
I know how to use Twitter.
Okay. So this person needs to have those skills in order to do this job. And
There's this one question that I have. So,
I have an answer, hopefully. Just one answer. that you have.
but okay, so the
Someone
person who
crack
does
that door.
social media is going to create events on the website, right?
This is where it gets confusing. I think
Yeah.
what I would like to do, and someone needs to do this and whatever the else want to do, but we need someone in charge of our meetings and our communication among groups
Yeah,
and
but
committees.
Shouldn't that be the secretary?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, but that's a lot of work for the secretary.
What?
That person does.
Yeah, no, well, because
No.
that's
No, not to.
Planning-
No. We're
planning
talking
officer meetings is just like
We're talking about meetings.
Announcing meetings.
Like posting it on website, emailing people, texting them, letting them know where the meetings are,
Not social
what
media.
time it's going to happen, that kind of stuff. You will be using some social media, you'll be using Facebook, but it's basically to let everyone know where the meetings are, what time, where they're going to be, and make sure everyone knows it. And if someone can't attend the meeting, they can let Sophie know so that she can, when she comes in with the agenda, say, well, apologies from this person, that person, that person, they're not going to be here, so let's continue. Make sense? Okay.
Are you comfortable with that? I mean, because if you're not, I don't want to add to your course.
how important is Twitter?
Twitter's pretty important.
Yeah, it
I don't know.
is. Depends on who's on it.
So-
yeah, well, because
Because
social media, person in charge of social media has to take care of Facebook.
Let's-
All our
WordPress.
social.
Wait, guys, hold on for a second. I think there's some and you know as well as I do. There's some sort of app out there that you'll be able to update
All
with
of
one
them
click,
at
all of
once.
them at
Good
once.
suit.
Well, you
Yeah.
can link Facebook with
Twitter
Twitter
and LinkedIn.
Yeah.
So let's set it up. Let's set it
Okay.
up.
So who wants to be that person?
So if you publish on one, it'll publish, and then
All of them.
How about this? For right now, until we find out what that tool is, Table that for next meeting.
Okay.
So that's old business for next meeting. So it gives everybody
And-
some time to think about.
You're gonna be the person that reaches out to sponsors?
I want to form committee for that.
Okay.
Yeah, about
Committee?
sponsors.
Yeah.
You should reach out to Handheld.
Well, see, this is what I need to know, who to reach out to.
Yeah.
So, who wants to be on, what do we want to call that committee?
Sponsor
Sponsor.
outreach.
Sponsorship?
Sponsorship.
Or
Who wants to be on the sponsorship committee?
I can help.
I can help with that.
Okay, and basically that's, yeah, you
I'm really
have some
good at
insight, yeah. So basically what we're gonna be doing is coming up with a basic, template letter
Yeah.
with logo and
Yeah, I know.
some bling, so that when we send it out, they know that we're serious. You wanna be on the committee? Okay, so what we're gonna need, but I have a book that's in the film office that has everything listed in the city of film resources. So I would like, we don't have to hit them all, but I would like to hit majority of them. And they have to directly benefit filmmakers. I don't want, somebody mentioned like, why don't go to Starbucks? I know everybody drinks coffee, I don't. But I don't think that's specific to us as filmmakers. Like, Senios is a great tool if you want to manage your production online.
Vimeo.
We can reach out to, by the way guys, Vimeo's having a film festival this spring.
Really?
Yeah, I submitted my doc to it, you should submit something.
Okay, I'm not saying, Starbucks specifically, but we do need, a list of places that would be willing to allow people to shoot there though.
Oh, no, that's something different, but we're talking about, we're talking about, that's a whole other idea that I have that will wait for something else. I don't want to confuse everybody.
Okay.
The website is, I'm getting ready to launch a new section of the website. It's basically called Post a Gig, Find a Gig. It's like you post your whatever, but we'll talk about that another time. I'm just going to plant a seed.
So for next meeting, it's gonna be, what are we doing for next meeting? Committees will update people?
Committees should meet outside of this meeting, especially when you have a lot of things to do. Like, for example, for the meetup, we need to find some musicians to play.
Yeah.
There's Bloom. They had the group Bloom, Dino San Pedro, but I think this is his senior year thing. I think he's too busy getting ready for that. What I would like to also do for every single event, guys, is somehow document it. Video, Facebook.
Multimedia people, right?
Well,
I think
that's part of the multimedia
I think that's not much of an issue. Because we've been documenting it. I think the issue
Wait,
is.
last time we did a list of people willing to help.
Yeah.
we
And
have
because I remember
people-
volunteering for that.
Yeah.
I think we should put you on the multimedia committee because that will entail that. So within that committee, so put Tanya on
the
that.
multimedia
Because-
too. Sub me on every single one, actually. Give me a
You have an
call,
archive
give me
to
something.
show people
Tell me
that,
why.
listen, I'm gonna tell you guys something.
Right.
People go to my Facebook page and they go, Joe, I want to be down with you. I say, why? Because you get things done, and that's all. You know where that's all from? The pictures that I take at all. Remember all the pictures we take? Because they see me. I don't just talk bullshit. we do it.
Yeah.
Because Joe,
We
I
have
can
the
tell you're a serious
performances and
filmmaker.
everything.
But
But
if
if
My
you want to
issue-
do that, then I think we should edit everything like really well edited.
Yeah.
Because
He does,
Oh, then he doesn't.
yeah.
But I can't be only one. I mean, because
But
I have
there's been a lot of.
'cause I have a-
people really need help to make things.
I have a
happen.
lot of stuff from past events. I just haven't had time to get to.
Yeah.
Can you get it to the multimedia committee so we
Yeah,
use it,
well,
so we
I'll-
can use
yeah.
it for the promo?
Yeah,
video?
I will.
Because I was looking. Today's the 3rd. The meetup is the 24th. If we want to have a promo video for the 24th, we have 3 weeks. So that's
Okay, well-
do we have time to shoot a bunch of original content? I mean,
hey, how about I can meet
I
somebody?
think we could do like 2 or 3, like a few interviews, and then mix that up with all the old footage in
Give me the scrap. Who here would be up for being interviewed for this right now? Not today, but be up for the
Yeah,
interview.
we're all
So,
for it.
Tanya, take names, and we're gonna set that up. And I have a.
We
How
have
many
a
you have?
secretary to do that.
Okay,
Sophie,
Sophie, you want to take names for us? This is for video for interviews.
Wait, is she saying that?
And I'm gonna send you guys a link to the I did something for
I wrote the name down, it was the documentary you did. that
you
wanted
talking
to-
about
Yeah.
the mobility?
mobility
Yeah.
shifts. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
listen, I can edit. I mean, I'm pretty much. You guys can edit too.
how
but,
many gigs worth of stuff
Oh
from
my
all the
God,
bands?
shit. I
Is
have-
it less than 300?
everything is an AVCHD.
Because I can bring my hard drive and you could transfer it to my hard
Okay,
drive.
everything is in AVCHD.
Okay.
Because
So it's
also,
easier to
well, I mean, I live, in Midtown, so as opposed to like if we want to put it from you, it's got to be when you're at school,
There's
With
got to be
me,
a better
it's
way.
like,
you can just
I'm
put
at
it
school.
somewhere
Can I
and
get the
download
footage?
it.
Yeah, let me take
Like
a
an
train
MP3
station.
or something, right?
Yeah.
Well, can we?
I mean,
Like,
that'd be a long time.
Well, I
down.
can leave my computer on, and you guys can. I have
Yeah, but it
broadband.
takes a long time to transfer.
Well, we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
I'll get the stuff to the committee. But what we need to do is set up some type of work. Anyway, we'll do that in committee. I'm veering off. So I'm up for it to be interviewed, and then we'll come up with a style, and then maybe someone can edit.
Okay.
The way I do documents
edit?
is I when I ask a subject a question, I ask them to repeat the question in their answer,
Okay.
because I don't want my voice to be on the track.
Right.
So I think if we stick to that, it'll be more sincere,
Right.
and I think having handheld it would make it more realistic. I don't know.
Right.
So we can talk about that in
Right.
committee. So where were we? So did we finish on the multicultural film festival? Let's get back to that panel ideas. Anybody have any ideas? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
favor, just give it in a flash.
so
In a flashcard?
Yeah, it's so much easier.
if we're going to create like panels, right? That, no, panels for the multicultural thing. They need titles, and we need special content, right, for those titles, right?
What's your thoughts on that? What he just said.
I was asking people for ideas for the panel titles.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, we can come up with titles, but do we have the footage for those panels then?
Footage?
Is it not better to
Right,
first get
right.
footage
No,
and then create panels out
I'm
of that?
confused about
No,
the
I don't think we need.
panels.
I don't think we need. Like a panel is just a discussion.
It's just industry people talking to you about their experience, right?
Yeah.
No, not
Like,
just
I
initially.
think
I had a general idea for a panel discussion about what it takes to market or to distribute.
An independent film.
Yeah,
I think that's really good.
Yeah, an independent film with like a multicultural or a specific culture theme in the United States, something like that.
Hey guys, would you guys be interested in hearing from somebody, a student here that's a graduate who won a student Oscar?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, that's a panel. There you go.
Though we can have a panel discussion on that. There's Jun Oshima, who won a student Oscar, and there was a guy, I just can't remember his name. I was speaking to him and Peter
Yeah,
Joe.
okay, I'll do that now.
He's actually I asked him to do a workshop on us about how to get into film festivals and which ones to get in order to be Oscar nominated. Would you guys be interested in something like that? So
Of
maybe we
course.
can have that at the panel.
That
the
should
thing.
be at the
So it's a
panel.
workshop.
Same thing.
So we can have him April 9th with
How
the
do-
sound guy and at the work.
How
at
does
the-
this sound? How does your culture influence your filmmaking?
How about the challenges and the obstacles of what are your challenges and obstacles in this style of filmmaking?
I like the student Oscar.
I don't think you should
one.
tie it to how the cultures are. I mean,
Yeah.
you can have the panel. You can have
Well,
a.
it's just because it's multicultural. I was
Yeah,
trying to, but
okay.
yeah, maybe something more. Yeah, less tied to culture.
I like the student Oscar one, but I think something that's important, and we have a teacher that teaches legal and business for filmmakers, is to have what do you need legally to get your film out there, because people, a lot of times people don't, they come in, they're filming, you got a camera, and then they don't realize about
Okay, give us
all that goes
give us the name of a professor.
Schultz.
Oh, Chiz Show. I had him
Yeah.
last semester.
Chiz?
Chiz. Like
CHIZ.
Joel?
He's a producer.
So okay,
Schultz.
so everyone has
We could
my
maybe ask him
email.
to do, like,
So if you
I
come up
talked to him
with
and he
ideas,
just did, yeah.
Hold on, guys. Go ahead.
so everyone has my email, and I'm gonna be meeting with the Multicultural Film Festival committee, as well as meeting with Michelle Mater. So if you have any ideas that you think would work as a panel / workshop, if you have a film that you'd like to screen and do a Q&A, and Michelle would moderate, then please email me and let me know what it is, what the film is, what you want to do, that kind of stuff.
I've been talking to Rushanak to
Oh,
get her.
Rushanak,
Yeah. So next week she's gonna show me something she wants to because she's Iranian and she has like a lot of things about her culture in there, which is probably the only
We could probably screen a film
Middle
first,
Eastern,
right?